Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
What's up? So I just watched a game with Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans, and what was so different for me was I watched two of the ex-Browns make plays for their team. Nick Chubb ran a 25-yard touchdown towards the end of the game to put the Houston Texans up for the Browns. Then Baker Mayfield came back and marched his team 80 yards down the field with a run for a first down that was awesome. When are you guys going to understand? The problem is, Kevin Stefanski. Can you imagine if we still had those two players? I think we'd be fine. And then we kept all our draft picks. Oh, my God, we'd be so great. All right, thanks, bye.
As always, appreciate all of voicemails. Mary Kay, we have a number of people who have called with that. Baker Mayfield wasn't going to develop into what he's become a really good NFL quarterback. Good for him. I don't think that was going to happen if he stayed here. And Nick Chubb, I saw the first half, and he didn't look like the Nick Chubb I remember fondly in an orange helmet.
That's right. I mean, in terms of Nick Chubb, the Browns made a decision that they were going young at running back and that they were building for the future at running back. And they went with the 1-2 combo of Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson. Those are their backs of the future. And there wasn't going to be room for Nick Chubb, and they didn't want him either inactive week to week or sitting on the bench. That's not what they wanted for him. They wanted him to have an opportunity to go somewhere and play football, which he is having right now. So I think Nick is probably, even if he doesn't realize it, perhaps happier playing than he would have been here sitting and being inactive. So that's that one. As far as Baker is concerned, I have been working on a column today on the whole Baker Mayfield experience. And I agree with you. I don't think he would have been that version of Baker Mayfield here. It was not trending in that direction by any stretch of the imagination, and I just don't think it would have happened. I think he had to go through what he went through. He has said it himself. He had to hit rock bottom before he could rebuild his career, and then he had to land in the most ideal place for himself with the receivers that he's had to work with and in the NFC. It's just been the perfect storm for him. He's making the most of it, and I'm actually happy for him. I would much rather see a player like Baker Mayfield go on to have success and learn from it and not blame everything on the Browns and realize that he had to get things turned around in his life and in his career than looking at somebody like Johnny Manziel, who just wants to turn around and point the finger at Cleveland when really it should be pointed at himself.